Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm Sheena from the EC2A, and today we will be talking about the do's and don'ts when you are meeting new people, table manners, and business etiquette when you are in Armenia. Let's get into it. Before we go straight into the do's and don'ts, we must know what is Armenia. Armenia is a nation and former Soviet republic in the mountainous Caucasus region between Asia and Europe. When meeting a new person, especially a person from a foreign country, you need to know the way they greet to be polite. Like most of us, we usually just wave and say hello, but for Armenian, it is slightly different. The way Armenian greet people is different in a way where they greet genders differently. Like for men and men, they often give handshakes and followed by a kiss on the cheeks, whereas for women, they give hugs and followed by a peck of a kiss on the cheeks. But when women greet men or men greet women, it is much more expected for the men to reach out their hands and greet the women instead. Those are things that you need to do. What you mustn't do is you are forcing them to shake their hands and also giving kisses on the cheeks, because some people don't like it. So it is much more polite to just give a firm handshake and not forcing them into the kiss, since they are meeting new people and you are much more likely to be strangers to them. So be polite and don't force them. When addressing them, we need to be polite and formal. So we need to add Mr. or Miss before we call our name. So for example, the name is Alex Gregory. So we must call him Mr. Gregory or Mr. Alex Gregory to be polite. We shouldn't say be too informal to them, like hello Mr. Alex, hello Mr. Alex Gregory. It is a big no because we don't want to be disrespectful, so be sure to say Mr. or Miss when we call their names. When meeting new people in Armenia or in any country you go, you must have a moment where you want to say thank you, right? So in Armenia there is a specific word for thank you, but I can't pronounce it, but it sounds snula kalutun. I'm sorry if my pronunciation is bad. And also there's a common way to say thank you, which is a French word that sounds merci. So you need to say thank you when you are meeting someone new in Armenia or when you are doing anything, because you need to be polite and respectful. Because if you don't say thank you and you're just like be quiet about it might sound a bit offensive. So always say thank you in anything that you do in Armenia. Next, let's talk about their table manners. So Armenians are known to eat tons of food more than we do. So when you go to Armenia or when your Armenian friends ask you to come over, be sure to come over with an empty stomach, because you are going to eat a lot. I don't think it is offensive when you come with a full stomach and you don't eat much, but you might upset them. So come with an empty stomach and enjoy their food. I'm sure it's very good. Armenians eat with the continental eating style, which is holding a fork on their left hand side and holding a spoon on their right hand side, and then they eat. Usually it's like that. And also when you are eating together with them, like in a group, you need to make sure that the host start to eat first, or like the host allows you to eat. Like for example, like when the hosts are talking with someone else and he's not eating yet, you mustn't eat first. Do not eat first, because you need to make sure that the host eat first or allows you to eat first, because it's like a courtesy there. So be sure to wait and make sure that the host allows you to eat first before you eat. Okay. So last but not least is their business etiquette. When you are meeting with an Armenian, it is customary to them to introduce you to their people instead of you introducing yourself. So just let the host introduce you, and then you can proceed with your additional information and stuff. When you are attending a business or you have a business to deal with them, you need to wear appropriate clothes, formal clothes. If you're a man, you wear suits. If you're a woman, you need to wear dress or clothes below your knee, so to be formal, and also it's appropriate when you're attending business with them. When you are doing a business with an Armenian, you might get shocked because they are very straightforward. So it is advisable to not be offended by how offensive they can be, because to them it is a normal thing to do. It has been normalized to them. So just just don't take it to heart and do your business with them professionally. To conclude my video today, what I want to say is you need to know a certain courtesy or a certain things that you need to take note of, and things that you need to be aware not to offend them. So you be sure to do your research and make sure to apply them before you go to Armenia. And that is my tips for this video. Thank you for watching. I'm Sheena from the EC2E signing off. Bye.